5 days in a new area with no intel.
Oh boy, not very good service. Probably should have pre-downloaded the map. Going in blind. It's 150 yards.
Sitting in the street, the sun is in the east. Calling out the beast, tiger underneath. I'm starting to believe the world is at my feet.
Well, good morning. First morning in Indiana, November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. At least that's what we're trying to do here. We threw a dart at the map. We found what looks like a pretty good little saddle here between two really thick areas that are likely doe bedding. We're just hoping that we set up in here correctly and something moves through with this south-southeast wind that we have this morning. We'll sit back and see what happens. Making it rain out here. Those days in the club are long gone, but we can still relive them a little bit out here.
Step one in this scenario is always the same for us. Find a good concentration of deer, and since it was the first week in November, we needed to find some does.
This is like a serious hill, but it's not that steep, and it's a long freaking way down. So I'm not really sure how the deer are gonna use that. Sometimes it's like these deer don't, you might as well run around them like it's flat ground. Joey says it's bad luck to bring a knife into the woods with you. You think that's true?
Joey did kill a 196-inch deer, so.
Well, the one I killed, I probably had 4 knives with me in the woods.
Hey, we should bring 4 then.
This is never gonna work. We're gonna do it anyway. This deer is from last season, never used it. Whatever buck smells this is gonna be like, man, she's been waiting a long time for me to come down here. She's gonna come right in. That'll drag good. Should work. Good sound. But there's always a scrape from some little spike right next to the truck. I'm gonna put our tracker on it. Big tree. It's not very high though. It's nuts on that's like 150 class. Aaron Blicey's working with trophy tape right now to get them to work on something to measure that. That's all that matters. Number, Corey. You really cannot beat saddle on it, not because of the cool factor, but we just walked in here 2.4 miles like it was nothing, like just strolling, scouting, and now we're 25 feet up in a tree. How do you beat that? You can't, especially with this nice weather. You don't have to haul in any clothes or anything. Deer might not be moving, but at least we didn't lug a tree stand back here for nothing.
Yeah.
We can get away with it. All the way down in here, there's like this big flat bottom bunch of sign. So we don't see something, we're like as far back as we probably can go. If we don't see something here, we'll just kind of work our way back. Gotta find the does. calling, Jake. Buck's coming, Jake. Buck's coming. Can you shoot him? I wanted you to shoot that spike so bad. Here they come. They're running hard. Just amazing how hard it is to see him. I think he was probably at like 36 yards for a second.
So we're gonna go check out that piece we were at last night that we dropped in real late. So we're gonna go in there and pick that piece apart here in the rain this morning. Got like 20-mile-an-hour winds with up to 40-mile-an-hour gusts. So we should be able to poke around in there as much as we want without causing too much damage. And I don't know, we'll see what we find. I think we're gonna find some good stuff in there. It's just gonna be a matter of kind of pre-selecting where we want to set up so we can get in there clean in the morning in the dark. So we'll see what happens.
The tornado.
Lost another cooler. You see that?
Oh, it's going.
It was over by the house back there.
What happened to your cooler in Wisconsin?
Oh, it flew out of the boat on the freeway. Went back to get it and was not there anymore. That was the Yeti. They're not that heavy apparently when they're empty.
What is it?
Dead deer. Just laying out there in the field. Interesting. Looked like there might have been another one on this over here too. It's actually a buck. That's about. Looks like its hindquarters are munched on by coyotes or something. It's probably like roadkill or something and just barely made it to the wood edge or something, you know.
So there's this giant drainage system, and it's just gorgeous through here. It's pretty open. You know, it's the type of spot where the deer are really using the terrain to their advantage because it's not real thick in here. And we just came across a really fresh scrape with the amount of wind we have today. And there's a bright orange rub right next to it, and this is the highest rub we've seen so far. So, but this looks really good. I mean, this deer is here right now. We just got to kind of, I think, put the rest of the pieces together in here. Figure out where we could set up in the morning. I can see him. He looks 115. There he goes. He just smelled us. That was a light bump. That was a nice deer. So just below us here, I don't know if the trees got him up. I think that's what happened. All these trees fell right where he's bedded, and he got on his feet to get out of here, and then he saw us moving, and he did a light circle just downwind of us and eventually picked us up and then bounded off. But before he picked us up, he was not spooked by us. That's exciting. That was a good buck. So we got a good plan for the morning. Well, the weatherman can't make up his mind. It's downpouring again, but I actually think that's kind of a good thing. We were hoping it was going to keep raining most of the afternoon and then quit and slip in here and get set up on a scrape that we found yesterday that has been worked in the last few days, and there's a nice rub line going up to the ridge above it. This weather, we're hoping, gets them up and moving early, so hopefully we can get set up without getting busted, and he comes in a little early tonight as that wind speed drops. It's been really windy all day. I think it's setting up well for these things to get on their feet a little early tonight, so we'll get in there and see what happens.
rise in about 10 minutes.
Everybody knows, yeah. Strange decisions. The better folks in the know.
That's never good.
They're in control.
Too much stretch.
Give me what you got. It's not a lot. You gotta give me what I need. 'Cause I wanna survive. Give me what you got. It's not a lot.
But I still can't wait.
After a couple days, the plan we had at the beginning of the trip usually gets thrown in the trash. It's 10 p.m. and your intuition starts to take over. That alarm is set for 3 in the morning, and it's time to decide on a plan for the next day.
Time to go. How do you feel? I feel like we just got set up just in time to shoot something.
That great.
We didn't hear anything bumped in here, so that's good. There's a deer right over there, I think. It's a buck too, ain't it?
I hope.
It's rubbing a tree.
I just saw movement a second ago. I can't tell what What is that? Is it a hawk and an owl fighting?
I don't know, dude.
Just took off.
Stupid freaking birds, man. I think I still just heard whatever's over there. It's a pretty cool looking spike. His right side had like a little fork on top, like palmated fork. It's kind of tempting. Not really. My heart didn't start racing.
Yeah. We were just having a casual conversation.
Oh, here comes a deer. I'm gonna check this guy out.
It's a doe. In a couple years, last morning, it's still fun to watch. You see him? He's trying to pick up that doe. God, I knew they were gonna be up there. He's not hearing it. He's a shooter. Oh yeah, for sure. He's bigger than the other one. How do you feel about getting down and freehanding up behind that log up there? I think we have good cover. We could have shot that right there. Just get on the ground behind that log, and he might circle back. I don't think he's gonna come back through the bottom if he's already sent check from up there, that spot. But if the bigger one's up high, that's probably the more efficient way to do what he's trying to do, I guess. Those thermals are going up. Let's go up there and sit on the ground.
his front shoulder. Man, he needed to take 2 more steps before he turned at us. I didn't have great arrow flight. It corkscrewed a little. That's the one we saw. He came in. He circled back there. He didn't look real hurt when he walked away, did he? That's gonna be like that's gonna be a tough track job. I don't think I got a pass through. It popped like it didn't pass through. I'm pretty sure I hit him in that front shoulder. We'll do that. Audible. Ground and pound audible. I don't feel great about that shot, but we'll go up there and look here in a minute, but we got an arrow in a tank. We just gotta hope that broadhead made it to the heart, man. Oh yeah, this is my last morning. I'm supposed to leave in 2 hours. I'm gonna make a phone call to the wife that I'm gonna be a little late. So, first buck Indiana, maybe? Okay, all right, still shaking.
Yep. Is it? Straight into a tree. Where? Mother. I don't see it. Walk another 3 foot.
What?
Well, I didn't think he ran off very hard, that's why.
Close, but no cigar. There's still time left, though, so they forgot about that morning hunt and kept moving.
This is crazy. Like, interesting clear cut. There's just these freaking big trails, like 4-wheeler paths, like running through rows of corn. And there's big scrapes in them. Probably 2-year-old running this edge like we hoped, but then he'd cut down below us for some reason. If he would have gave us a perfect shot, we probably would have had to take it, but hopefully that was a good thing and something bigger comes by.
So this is probably one of the bigger rubs I have ever seen. But that is massive. And look at all these shavings. You can literally still see the sap coming out of the tree. But Jake and I just hunted the morning, and then we scouted around this bench and found a bunch of scrapes along the old logging road that like comes straight down this point. And basically heading back here, that point heads back to the clear cut. So there's the does we've been seeing have been in that cut, and it's hammered. There's, I think we counted 12 scrapes along the bench, and then these just giant rubs. There's a bunch of them. There's a few over there. This rub line goes all the way down. But I don't know. We're gonna come back, sit it in the morning, so we're getting the kill tree set now.
Jake and Corey felt like they were getting closer. They finally got on some good fresh sign and had a plan for the last day.
We're climbing a mountain in the dark, Corey. We got another 100 feet to go. Then we'll be on top, and we got the tree preset. We can cool off and just get up there. I haven't bumped any deer. There's a dog in the parking lot barking at us like crazy, though. Hopefully that didn't affect anything. We're like 0.6 miles in today. I don't think it's close. It'll matter. But yeah, that was annoying. Sound like a German Shepherd.
Yeah, it's a big dog.
All right, let's get up there.
Let's go. There he is. I see him. I see him. I see him. Can you see him? He's a Tasman. He's a good one, dude.
I should run at him.
Yeah, run at him if you can get to your truck call without making a lot of movement.
He's coming up.
Take your time.
Well, I think we found the deer we were looking for. We've got these rubs all around this point. We got a really good buck and a doe just meandering around, kind of like locked down, right 70 yards from us, right over here. We've been in a kind of a standoff situation for the last hour. We're hoping this is good. The sun's coming up. It was right on us. There's skyline down here. It comes up. We're gonna blend in better. We're hoping this doe works her way back. It's bedding in this water over here. But we'll see what happens. He's a really good deer. Hopefully we can get a shot at him.
These drop-in hunts always go like this. The trip starts off slow, and you almost feel lost in a brand new area. Over the years, we've learned that if you push hard enough, you'll almost always get an opportunity. Now, capitalizing on that opportunity is a different story.